So now you can see the three relationships. The first one is, if I calculate from this, that is alpha, the value of alpha plus beta plus gamma. The value of alpha plus beta plus gamma, it must be equal to, this would be equal to, that is minus b upon a. If I shift this minus on the left hand side and this a is in multiplication, so this will be upon a. Fine. So I can write alpha plus beta plus gamma as equal to minus b by a. Now this is our first relationship. This alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros, and the mathematical operator we can see that is plus. So it is known as sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. So this sum of zeros is actually equal to minus this b is what? B is coefficient of x square and a is coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube. So this is the first relationship, that sum of zeros alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. So this is how we will derive this sum of zeros. Similarly, we can derive these two things also. Now the next one is what? That is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. So the value of this alpha beta, beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Now you can see over here that it would be what? A is in multiplication. So the value of this expression will be equal to C upon A. Now what is this called? Now this is known as sum of product of zeros, sum of product of zeros taken two at a time. Taken two at a time. Fine. So you can see that we have taken zeros, two zeros at a time, and then we have multiplied them. Fine. We have three zeros alpha beta gamma, so we have taken two zeros at a time, alpha beta, then beta gamma, then gamma alpha. We have multiplied the two zeros, and then we have add all these, that is alpha beta, beta gamma and gamma alpha. So we have calculated the sum. So the sum is what? It is equal to C by A. Now this C is what? C is the coefficient of x. You can see in the standard form, coefficient of x, and A is what? Coefficient of x cube. Fine. So this is the second relationship we got. And the third one is from this one. That is, this is written alpha beta gamma. So this is very simple, alpha beta gamma. This is equal to, again we have to shift this minus on the left hand side. So we got minus d upon a. A is in multiplication, so we will write minus d upon a. Fine. Now what is this? Alpha beta gamma. We have one operator here, that is these all zeros are in multiplication. So this is what? This is known as product of zeros. So product of zeros of cubic polynomial, it is always equal to minus d is what? D is constant. So d is constant, and a, again it is coefficient of x cube. Fine. So these three are the relationship between zeros and the coefficients of the cubic polynomial. I hope you understood this, how to calculate the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Simply you can see the derivation. This is the derivation of the relationship which we calculate. So these are the three: sum of zeros, sum of product of zeros taken two at a time, and product of zeros. So for a quadratic polynomial, you have learned that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, but that there b is what? Coefficient of x, and a is coefficient of x square. And there is one more relationship, that is product of zeros, which is equal to c by a. Fine. So in quadratic we have two relationship, and in cubic we have three relationship. It means what? That without calculating the zeros of a cubic polynomial. Of this polynomial, without calculating the zeros, you can find these three things. That is, you can find sum of zeros, sum of product of zeros, and product of zeros. Fine. You don't have to calculate the three zeros every time. So you can calculate these three directly without calculating the zeros. Fine. I hope you understood this. How we derive the relationship. Now, the last thing which I want to share is about to form a cubic polynomial. We have seen in that quadratic polynomial also. So, to form a cubic polynomial, you can see the simple formula is what? That is, we can write k. We have already seen this in this step. You can see that is, a cubic polynomial can be written in this form. This is the step. A cubic polynomial can be written in this form, k into x cube. That is, you can write in the form of zeros. So this is the formula which I have to share, that is k into x cube minus, this is what, alpha plus beta plus gamma multiply with x square. Then we have plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha multiply with x, and the last term is minus alpha beta gamma. So if I know the sum of zeros, sum of product of zeros, and product of zeros, then I can form a polynomial in this way. So I can form a polynomial in this way where k is any real number. So you have to put this k in the polynomial. So k is any real number. So this is how we form a cubic polynomial, or we frame a cubic polynomial. I hope you understood all these things. Fine. Thank you very much.